Shalom. I want to start off with giving all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, the bonus to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Ufelek, on the Brother Hanaya. Coming back with another video. Hope this video will be edifying. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, topic that I want to be talking about today: bodily exercise. Concerning bodily exercise, right? Exercise benefits series, right? And the subject or the topic for today is how bodily exercise can help with your memory. You know, some Akyam might have memory issues, you know, with remembering stuff, you know. Hey, you have food that you can eat, such as blueberries, right? That's just one of them. Helps with memory, you know. And there are a couple of studies concerning this, you know. But I'm gonna just read this real quick. Berries improve the memory. A study conducted with young and old adult participants who ate blueberries showed an increase of blood flow to key areas of the brain, improvements in memory and attention to required tasks. Right? Hey, the MOAB has created some food as well as herbs for different stuff that you need in your life, man. Different stuff that you are lacking in your body that you need. You know, such as memory. If you're struggling with memory, Mosai can fix you up with that. You can eat those kind of herbs, and you can eat those kind of foods to help with your memory loss. But besides the food section, right, there's also what you can do physically by working out, you know. By working out, that's how you also can help your memory, you know, help your memory, help your remembrance, you know, help you remember stuff faster, help you be sharper, you know. And that's bodily exercise. Now, this is a study from BYU College of Life Sciences, right? How exercise affects the brain, by Grace McGregor. It was uploaded February last year, February, right? 2021. Now check this out. Exercise boosts physical capabilities and can even change physical appearance, right? But it also improves the condition of the brain and cognition, right? And this is just one example of what bodily exercise can do to your brain. This is just one part of your brain, and that's concerning the memory aspect of it, you know. But I'm gonna read it again. But it also improves the condition of the brain and cognition. By BYU cell biology and physiology professor Jeff Edwards research findings validate those New Year's resolutions to get the heart pumping and exercise more. He provides information on 3 ways that exercise affects the mind and can improve quality of life, right? For example, you're gonna be happier, you know. When you're done exercising, your body tends to be more happier, you know. You just be more happier, you know, and your body tends to be less I was looking for that word, but now I can't find it anymore. But anyway, your body is gonna be sharper, you know. You're just gonna be more sharper, and yeah, you're just gonna be more sharper, thinking more positive, because your body also is in a good state, you know. If you don't exercise and you eat bad at the same time, then you gonna feel fucked up, and you could just gonna be negative all the time also, you know, because you cannot think straight, you cannot operate straight, because two things you're messing up with, and that's your bodily exercise, and that's with the food intake, you know. You ain't eating the right stuff. So exercise feeds the brain. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain. Due to its high metabolic demand, the brain demands good circulation, and exercise aids it. Right, when you exercise, it helps the blood flow through your brain, you know. And every time that you're done exercising, you become sharper. Why is it that you become sharper? One of the reasons is the blood circulation to your brain, you know. An increase in blood flow is not only extremely beneficial, so it's very beneficial, right? And an increase in blood flow is not only extremely beneficial, it's essential, right? And if you look at the word essential at them online, if you look into the word essential, it says that is such by its essence. Essential to be, you know, having the same essence, present, improve, present, pertaining to, essence, you know, what is offered or given as a gift, you know. But the point, the point why I wanted to look up the word essence is because it's very important, man. It's very important that the blood flow to your brain is circulating the correct way, man. You know, Esau be putting a lot of stuff in food that fucking up your blood flow, you know. Making a lot of GMO, not only GMO stuff, but also concerning flavors, you know, the flavors that you put on your fruit and that you put on your food, you know, this that you put on your food, the spices that you put on your food, you know, messing up the spices as well, man. Putting a lot of stuff in the spices to when you put spices on your food, it's gonna fuck you up, man. It's gonna fuck your body up, you know. An increase in blood flow is not only beneficial, it is essential, right? Exercise induces good blood flow to deliver all the nutrients required to carry out the brain's job, right? So I'm gonna read it again. Exercise induces good blood flow to deliver all the nutrients required to carry out the brain's job, right? It helps your brain, right? By a lot, you know. While it also increases production molecules important to brain function, including memory, you see. And I believe if we read further, it's gonna say also that it helps create new cells, you know. But yeah, so right, why so I looked it back, right? Why because I wanted to get the word essential, right? Well, this is essence, coming from essential, right? I mean, essential comes from the word essence, which means the basic or most important idea or quality of something, right? It's the very basic, man. It's the very basic that you have a good blood flow to your brain, man. You know? And it's also beneficial, man. It's very beneficial. Not only beneficial, it's very beneficial, man. But we already read this article. Let's keep going. Exercise secures priceless memories People hold their memories dear, yet in reality we only remember a fraction of our lives. Accessing memories, writing them down, and sharing them with others helps solidify their presence in the brain, but exercising improves memory capacity and strength. You see? So they did some studies, right? Let's keep going. Let's keep going actually before I talk more. Exercise improves memory by increasing molecular targets like the brain-derived neurotropic factor BDNF. This molecular factor increases synaptogenesis, forming new synapses that mediate learning and memory, making it easier to absorb information and form long-term memories. The more BDNF, the more the memory improves in function and capacity. If you aren't motivated to work out, consider how priceless your memories are and start moving to preserve them. So I'm gonna read this again, man, because I said earlier in this video it helps create new cells, right? Or something to that effect, right? I'm not saying that, but I said something that I believe something that I read was that it helps create new cells, right? Working out helps new cells form new cells in your brain, right? Well, let's read it one more time. Exercise improves memory by increasing molecular targets like the brain-derived neurotrophic factor. This molecular factor increases synaptogenesis, and if you look into the word cytopatogenesis, right, what it means, right? I want the English version actually. Synaptogenesis is the formation of synapses between neurons in the nervous system. Although it occurs throughout a healthy person's lifespan, an explosion of synapse formation occurs during early brain development, known as exuberant. Synaptogenesis is particularly important during an individual's critical period, during which there is a certain degree of synaptic pruning due to competition for neural growth factors by neurons and synapses, processes that are not used or inhibited. Well, let's read the function because I actually want what it does, you know. I actually want to read what it does. Right, so I looked it up real quick, and what does synaptogenesis do? Synaptogenesis is a process that directs the formation of synaptic contacts and also helps to maintain and eliminate synapses over time. Right, there's a whole article which you can read about this, but to keep the video to the point, let's read actually what synaptic means, you know, because they said it directs the formation of synaptic, but if you don't know what synaptic mean, then how will you know what synaptogenesis is, you know, and what does it actually direct, you know? So this is what is synaptic brain. Synapses are part of the circuit that connects sensory organs like those that detect pain or touch. So basically your nervous system, right? In the peripheral nervous system to the brain, synapses connect neurons in the brain to neurons in the rest of the body and form those neurons to the muscles. So basically one of those things are, for example, muscle memory. You do something so much, such as kickboxing, you do something so much that you start creating muscle memory. Your brain muscle connection already, your brain already knows like, hey, I gotta put this much power in so that the jab that I want to connect goes at this speed, and I have to do it that fast. And you see, but to keep going, this molecular factor increases synaptogenesis, forming new synapses that mediate learning and memory. So basically, it helps your, like what we read, you know, the synapses do the synapses is connected to your organs. It's your basically your nervous system, you know, and this molecular factor increases, so it helps that muscle memory. It helps that nervous system, that the things that you need for your memory, you know. It helps it's such as that muscle memory, you know, muscle memory in kickboxing, muscle memory in footballing, you know. It helps those kind of stuff, you know, as well. That's just one of the things that it does, you know, exercising concerning memory, because you have a lot of other things also that when you exercise, it has other benefits on your memory also, not only muscle memory and for example footballing and stuff like that. But anyway, so it increases synaptogenesis, right? A process that directs the formation of synaptic contacts, which was your nervous systems, right? Your nervous systems, as well as your organs, you know, organs that are important, right? Where was I? Slovakia. Yeah. Increases synaptogenesis, forming new synapses that mediate learning and memory. Right? Making it easier to absorb information and form long-term memories, right? So that exercising that you're doing, it helps your body absorb information, absorb memory, certain kind of memories easier, you know. It helps you, for example, also with learning stuff, you know, with learning this, with learning that. It helps it your body absorbs it way better, you know, when you exercise, you know, and do that consistently. It will make your body absorb information easier, man. And Yarataza also that you form long-term memories, man, that you remind stuff and have a good memory, man. You see? So the more brain derived neurotrophic factor, the more the memory improves in function and capacity. If you wait. So the more the memory improves in function and capacity, the more, yeah. If you aren't motivated to work out, consider how priceless your memories are and start moving to preserve them, right? So check this out, man. The more BDNF, the more the memory improves in function and capacity. So it improves in function. So it becomes better, and you start remembering. You can, that capacity, that max, you can max it out even further when you exercising, man. Because it says exercise improves memory by increasing molecular targets like the brain derived neurotrophic factor. And the more you exercise, the more, because the more you exercise, the more that increasing of molecular targets will come, right? the more you exercise, exercise improves memory by increasing molecule. Yeah, right. So the more you exercise, the more the increase of molecular targets will come that will help um, your memory capacity, you know, and yeah, your memory function and capacity, right? So if you aren't motivated to work out, consider how priceless your memories are and start moving to preserve them. Now, this is talking about stress. Yeah, this gonna talk about stress. But if you wanna see the whole article, I'll put it in the link in the description. Let's get some scriptures to filter it out, and then Yaratasa, it was edifying. You know. Now this is First Timothy 4:8. For bodily exercise profited little, but godliness is profitable unto all things, having promise of the life that now is, and of that which is to come. Right, bodily exercise profited little compared to the spiritual aspect that you can do, like the spiritual time. Like for example, you train your body, right? Okay. You can also train your spirit, your mind, by reading the scriptures and learning stuff, right? Compared to bodily exercise, compared to studying the scriptures, the bodily exercise only profited little. You know, that's why it says bodily exercise profited little. You profit way more by studying the scriptures. But that don't mean that bodily exercise isn't good to do and isn't important to do. You know, it is. You know, it profited little, so you gotta balance it out. You ain't gotta be the next Kali muscle and shit. No, just balance it out. You focus on the scriptures, you study, and also you exercise. You gonna see that you gonna Yartasa, that the Most High helps you with it, right? You're gonna start remembering more stuff, and Yartasa, you're gonna absorb more information as well, man, because your mind is sharp. You know, you eat good, you work out, you know. That's it, man. So this First Corinthians 3:16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of Yahweh Shemashah, and that the spirit of Yahweh Shemashah dwell in you? If any man defile the temple of Yahweh Shemashah, him shall Yahweh Shemashah destroy, for the temple of Yahweh Shemashah is holy, which temple ye are. Right? You know, just like it's just your body, man. You know, it's just your body, man. This is a gift that we got from Yahweh Shemashah, right? You cannot just act like it's just a body and not take care of it. If you got something as a gift, you take care of it. You know, if you got gifted that brand new Ferrari, right? You're gonna take care of it. You're gonna clean it up every day. You're gonna clean it up every day to make it look good. You know, make it shiny. You know, every day you're gonna fix it up good, you know, keep it clean and stuff like that. But why don't you want to do that with your body? You see, you really have people out there that care way more about their car than about their body, man. But hey, that's their problem. But don't let it become your problem, you know, because it's very important to take care of yourself. You know, this Ecclesiastes 13:15. Health and a good estate of the body are above all gold. Right? Health and a good estate. It's above gold, man. It's above the riches of this world, man. And a strong body above infinite wealth. Right? A strong body above infinite wealth, because you can have all that infinite wealth, right? But if you can't even walk and you cannot even talk because your body is fucked up, then what does that infinite wealth gain? What does it gain you? What does it help you with? It doesn't help you with nothing, man, because you cannot do nothing. You know, you got this rich guy. You got this rich guy in a wheelchair. He cannot talk. I don't know his name anymore. That's why I typed it like this. But you got this rich man, right, in a wheelchair. He cannot talk, right? Docile as hell. He's just fucked up, right? He got messed up, right? But he's rich. But what does he have to gain? Like, he's rich, but he can't even tie his own shoe. You see? He's rich, but he can't even tie his own shoe. Why doesn't that wealth help him tying his shoe? Help tying his shoe? He can't, you know? That just shows you how important your body is, and that your body needs to be okay before everything else comes, man. You know? Because before everything else in the world comes, you know? I'm gonna read it again. Health and a good state of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. Right. I hope this video was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shemar Kakadash, the honest to the elders and apostles of great millstone. Shout out to the Overleg. I hope this video was edifying, and shalom.